Hello and welcome back to Season 6 in Stabmonks On The Run. We are at the start of the league this season. First off, some fairly big news. We've been moved from the Vanarama North to the South League. Probably because we're more suited for the southern part of England. So last season we played in the Vanarama National League North. Hang on. Let me see where we finished. We finished in 13th place, which is pretty good for us. We were supposed to be a relegation candidate, so I think that's pretty good for us. So that was in the North League. So for this season, we'll be playing in the South League, which is pretty good because Slow also plays there. We are sharing the same ground as Slow Town, so we will be playing at home at Arbor Park, both of us, which is pretty cool. So let's just delve into the transfers. There's been there's been a lot of transfers. We've kind of released quite a few players and signed a few as well. As you can see from this screen, Joao Pereira is on his way out of the club. After we've signed a few players now, he's probably our third best right winger. So yeah, I couldn't find space for him really. But yeah, let's just see. First, let's go to released players. Here, there's a few players there. Five of these players played in the first team last year. Mainly Joe Cairns, who was our second best striker probably. He's a decent player, but I think he's a bit slow for the type of football we're playing. Also, Eoin Kiernan, was a pretty good prospect. He wanted a decent contract, but he wanted to be a first team player. So unfortunately, we had to release him. He is also a bit slow as well. So probably wouldn't have used him in the first team anyway. Selim Said, he was signed to be a backup for the inside forward positions. Played pretty okay, really. He also wanted a pretty high wage, so we had to release him. He would be really well as a backup, really. Cargbo also wanted a really high wage. He has gone to Hertford, where he isn't paid at all. Yeah, so there you go. And lastly, Michalis Pastromas has also left. He was a pretty average player. Decent pace, but he wasn't the most technical player. So let's go through the rest of the transfers. We have loaned out Jaheim White. As you can see, you haven't heard about him yet because we also signed him firstly. I think maybe end of last season. Yeah, we signed him just before the transfer window opened, I think. So he is a pretty good striker. He could have been playing in the first team actually, but we've signed another striker as well. So I'm having him out on loan to start of the season just to get some game time. But he will be a pretty good player for us, and we could always recall him if we need him. We've sold Jason Barrett, who was a prospect, played some first team games. Bill Mooney, we also sold him. He was the who was this guy again? Yeah, he played 6 games only last year. He did play. We signed him in March, I think, just to be a backup. We have loaned out Neil Merritt, who is a okay prospect, I guess. He's one of our own, though. No, he isn't not. Who is it? Yeah, he is a goalkeeper actually. So yeah, of course, we also signed him at the end of the season, I think. Yeah, so he is our one of our backup goalkeepers now. Marinus Breit, also a goalkeeper, signed a few seasons ago, out on loan again. And Wilson Chinguka, he got released and he is now playing for Tootingham Mitcham. So for the signings, first of all, from the MK Dons, that's my favorite club actually. Sean Dolan, who is a central defender. We signed him to replace Cargbo, decent player, only 18 years old, and yeah, he's under £100 a week, so he's a pretty cheap signing for us. He has still time to grow, but he's a pretty all-round player. His tackling is very good actually. So moving on from Marlow, we signed Suleiman Toure, who will be our he will be mainly playing in the under-23s. I will be trying to loan him out actually. I think he's already pretty decent, so he could be a substitute for us, but he's just 16 years old, so I think this guy will be really good. Unfortunately, our training facilities aren't that great yet, so yeah, we need to have him playing first team football somewhere else. So I'm trying to get him out on loan actually. Did I do that yet? Let's just try. We didn't sign him on a... so of course we can't loan him out until he's 17, so that will be December. Anyway, he looks like a decent prospect. We signed Tommy Hughes on a free transfer, previously played for AFC Telford, who are in the same division as us. No, they play in the same division as we played last year. So yeah, he is a 24-year-old inverted winger / inside forward for the left-hand position. As you can see, his technicals are amazing, but his physicals, yeah, they are not amazing at all. I haven't showed it yet, but we are trying to play with a attacking midfielder this year, so I think he will be a backup for this position. And I think he is quite a bit better than 2 stars too, as he can be a really good playmaker for us. Anyway, moving on, Aiden Walker from Lowestoft on a free. He is a central defender. He is decent, to be fair. Pretty all-rounded, good physicals, good heading. His jumping reach isn't good at all, but yeah, he will do a good job for us, I think. He came through Colville. Yeah, probably not. Anyway, then we signed our new first team striker David Fisher from Stamford for £2.6k. So this is the striker we are planning on using for the most part this year. Pretty all-rounded guy, 23 years old. Came through the AFC Wimbledon ranks actually. That is pretty good. So yeah, I think this will be a decent transfer for us. Moving on, we signed Gwyn Goch, or how you can pronounce that, on a free transfer. He is a reject from Wolverhampton actually, which is great. He is one of our new central midfielders. He is really, really, really good, I must say. Mainly, he will be playing in the the box-to-box midfielder position. As you can see, at just 18 years old, he is really good for us. Good physicals already, mentals amazing, technicals very all-rounded. We will need him to keep this guy. He is only on a 1-year contract, but yeah, I want to bring him in for a few more years. He's a decent signing for us. Probably one of the club's best players at the moment. Moving on a free transfer, we signed Ed Close Bailey. Another guy who will be playing at the left-hand side of the pitch. Probably in a winger role. This guy is also supposed to be a second or third choice for us, so we have quite a few guys who can play the inside forward positions now. Moving on, from Southend on loan, we signed Darren Goss, who is he is a left midfielder, pretty all-rounded. He's still only 17 years old, but I think he will be a good signing for us. And lastly, Charlie Jebson King, on loan from Chelmsford. He is our new left wing back. Pretty decent, okay fundamentals, and his crossing and the tackling are pretty okay. I think he will be a good signing for us. We also managed to loan back Tyrese Socket for another year, which is great for us because he is our best player at the moment, and he was playing really good. Other than that, as you can see, we are trying to play a more Gegen pressing 4-2-3-1 formation this year, as we will be trying to play a bit more attacking. This will be pretty decently balanced along with our 4-1-4-1 and our 4-1-2-2-1. So the new formation is somewhat similar to our 4-3-3, as we have just moved the defensive midfielder up to a attacking midfielder position. So we have been playing quite a few friendly games with this formation. So as you can see, our first team for the first game of the season is Lewis Clayton in goal, as always. Therese Socket, Aidan Walker, Sean Dolan, and Jebson King out on the left. These guys are our four best defenders, so they will play most of the games this season. Harvey Erasmus is back for another season, so but he will be a third choice after Jack Evans, who is actually suspended for this first game. For 2 games, so is also David Fisher. So yeah, so they will be the first team players for most part. Moving on, Arafat Mbokane is back for another season. We have moved up Sharples to the attacking midfield position. He was playing the box-to-box midfield position last year, where we now have a new guy. So Noah Sharples will mainly play here with a good backup in Tommy Hughes. Yeah. So up front, Sokier, starting the first game of the season. He will be our probably our number 2 striker this year. As you can see, Kieran Wakefield have been called up to the first team, so he will be our third choice striker. He has been playing amazing out on loan at Froome, so we will give him a chance in the first team. As you can see, we're also training him for the inside forward position. Yeah. So Chris Rathbone is also on the bench. Jack Caradogan is back. Regan Wiley and Finton Walsh. Other than that, Joao Pereira is on his way out, and Jaden Randall, he might also leave, but we do want to keep him around, actually. Other than that, our finances are they're okay, I guess. 12,000 in the bank. We haven't signed any more expensive players this year, so we just upped the wages for about £300, I think. That is pretty good. Club Vision, yeah, they want us to finish mid-table, which is a bit of an ask in comparison to last year. But yeah, they've also I don't think I told you last episode, but they've also agreed to improve the training facilities. So now we have finished improving the youth facilities one step, and now we're improving the training facilities. They will be finished in about a week actually. So that is just great. Yeah, there's not much to say. Let's set up the mentoring groups. That's great. We signed a new coach, I think, but yeah, that's not really relevant. Okay, so for the first game of the season, we are playing Sutton, who are one of the promotion favorites actually. Media prediction is second this year. Yeah, we totally forgot to check our media prediction. Yeah, we're predicted to finish in 20th place, second to last place actually. So this will be an ask if the board wants us to end up in a mid-table position. Anyway, let's get into the game then. Our first game of the season. Okay. First game of the season, we're playing away at Sutton. Let's try to start with some encouragement. We're starting in blue. Clayton picks up the ball easily. Moves it out to Goss actually. Oh, he's in on goal. And that's a poor pass from him. Yeah, so I'm recording this episode the day before it's released. And it's 1-0 to us. Goss scores his first goal of the season. That's a great goal. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm recording this on a Sunday, and it will be released on Monday, 5th of April, 7 o'clock in the evening. I haven't actually recorded an episode for a couple of weeks, so yeah, it's been the Easter here in Norway, so yeah, I've been having some free time, enjoying the sun and some skiing. So, but yeah, it's good to get back into Football Manager. And we have a penalty actually. So yeah, our first game seems to be going really well. We're thinking a penalty. Soke, oh no! Oh, fortunately he scores. I totally forgot that Soke is on paper our best penalty taker, but yeah, he's been scoring probably half of them. Oh, do we have an injury? Who? Oh, Snow. Suffered a bruised thigh? No. You'll play on. Okay, halftime, 2-0 to Chalvey Sports. That is pretty decent. Everyone's playing okay, so I'll just continue into the second half with the same team. Let's go for a positive mentality as well, just to keep the tempo up. Yeah, we are changing to the Gegen tactic with a 4-2-3-1 formation, because I do want to play a bit more attacking football for this season. I think it suits our players well. And we're one man down as Harvey Erasmus has got himself a red card. Oh, that's not good. Let's go back to the 4-1-4-1 and yeah, just play with single striker. That's bad. Okay, a cautious mentality will be good as well. One man down. It's half an hour to play. Can we hold on to the 2-0 lead? No, we can't. It's 2-1. It's a goal by Martel Taylor Crossdale. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to go for a bit of my more defensive mentality. And maybe we should sub off some players. Darren Goss, you can go off for Chris Rathbone, and Aiden Walker, you're off for Finton Walsh. Okay, let's do some time wasting. Oops, that's the wrong button. Okay, let's do one more time. Time wasting sub. Gibson King, you're off for Regan Wiley. Come on. Yes. Oh, I spoke too soon. It's a 2-minute injury time highlight, and Bags shoots it wide of the goal. And it's another highlight. Oh, damn it. Damn it. The penalty. Oh, that's really a pretty dangerous tackle. And Gooch just hooves it out of play. Okay, there's 30 seconds left. Randall shoots it over the crossbar. Come on, keep the lead. Clayton, you should hoof it out now. And it's full time. Oh, that is fortunate for us. And we start off season 6 with a 2-1 victory over Sutton. That's a great start to the season. Yeah, great one. Just a trial guy. Fortunate to beat Sutton. Yeah, that is correct. Goss scores on his debut. That is great. Gwyn Goch, he is actually Welsh, and he is playing at the Welsh under-19 team, I think. Nope. Maybe the 18. Nope. 20. He has played there before, at least. Yeah. He is not playing here now. Anyway, oh, he will be a great player for us. I'm sure of it. Rosmus banned for one match. That's okay. Okay. So for this season, we have the FA Cup and the FA Trophy. We are out of the Southern League Cup. So that is great for us. The draw for the FA Cup, when is that? Yeah, it hasn't started yet, actually. But anyway, we will at least focus on the FA Cup to get some cash into the club. So we will play on for a bit now. Our first FA Trophy first round game is against Ramsgate, who are 2 divisions below us, so we will skip that game. We'll get back in the end of November, I think. So let's try to aim for the game against Farnborough, who are they are predicted to finish in 7th place. So yeah, we have 3 players on trial, but I don't think I'm going to sign them because I'm pretty happy with the team now. We might need one more player to play in the central defender position, who also might play in this on the maybe the left-hand side as well, because we have Regan Wiley on the bench, and he's supposedly 2.5 star, but I don't think so. I don't think he's good at all. So yeah, we might try to sign one more player, but other than that, I'm pretty satisfied with the team at the moment. Actually, Jack Evans can play on the defensive left-hand side, but yeah, it's maybe as a fullback, but not as a wing back. Anyway, okay, so I think that's it for the episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please click subscribe and click the thumbs up button. I would really appreciate all your support. So any comments are also more than welcome. So I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.